Hi Virgo, it is CJ from CJ's Soul Studio, and I am going to be doing your weekly reading for March 7th to about the 13th of 2022. So let's just get started. I hope you're doing really well, and that so far March has been a good month for you. This reading is not going to resonate with every single Virgo, so please just take what does and leave the rest. If it doesn't resonate, it's just not for you this week. Thank you also for all the likes and the subscribes. It means a lot to me. I'm truly grateful for all the support on my channel. All right, Virgo, we're going to do a 3-card spread, and I'm going to open up with pulling a divine animal oracle for you. All right, so let's see, Virgo. What is happening for you for this next week? 1 card. Virgo. This one. Yeah, thank you. Got 2 here. Wow, okay, we've got cycles, the hare. Okay, and then we have the watcher. And on the bottom of the deck, we do have fear, hyena. Okay, so let's just give me a moment. We'll go through all these cards after I get them. I'm going to get one from the Moonology here. Distinctively picking up on with the hare and the cycles. It's all about, think about rabbits. It's all about their cycles, and they reproduce quite quickly. Seems like there's something that is building or growing for you in this next week, but there is a little bit of fear, a little hesitation right around it. And then when you have snow leopard, which is all about actually watching and waiting, maybe not taking so much action this next week, but we'll see. Let's get one animal, divine animal oracle for Virgo. Thank you. Confidence is your key to success. Okay, so this is really kind of feeling at this moment, Virgo, more like a career kind of read for you. But we'll see when we get into meditate and contemplate new moon in Pisces. We'll see as we get into the reading here. But Leo's card has come out. Confidence is your key to success. This is new moon in Leo. Virgo, we have a full moon in your sign coming up on the 18th. So, I'm really kind of picking up here. There's some success, something that's growing for you, but you're fearful about it. There's a little bit of fear here because we start off with the hare. And, as you can see, look at all the little rabbits around there, and they're multiplying, right? So it is about cycles. And, sometimes we can be on the bottom end of the cycle where nothing seems to be happening, and there seems to be no movement, there seems to be no growth. And then all of a sudden, before you know it, I guess if you're in that state, it feels like it takes forever, but the cycle does change. And then what you've been working on and putting all your energy in starts to actually really grow. And in that situation, sometimes we're not prepared for the amount of growth or expansion that is coming our way, and it kind of can scare us a bit. Hence why hyena is showing up. This is really about fear. If you look at the card, one side of it is desolate. It's just like there's nothing growing. It's just dead. It just looks, depleted and void of anything prosperous. But on the other side, look at it, the sun shining, there's water, there's beautiful animals all around gathering, there's plenty of grass and trees for them to eat. So there's an abundance. So I feel like there's something here you're struggling a little bit on. Maybe you're trying not to get your hopes up too much. Maybe you're afraid a little bit of a disappointment because with new moon in Leo, the confidence is your key to success. I'm not at all saying you're not confident, Virgo, but there is an energy here where there's a little bit of fear coming through, a little bit of hesitancy. And then we also have the snow leopard, which is the watcher. There's not a lot of movement going on here. The leopard is actually watching to see what is happening before pouncing, before putting its whole body in motion to go after what it wants. It's taking a bit of time out. And the bottom of the card here on Moonology is meditate and contemplate. Again, new moon in Pisces. So we now have 2 new moons. And we actually just had new moon in Pisces, which was last week. So that was March 2nd. There might have been something that that came around the 2nd that maybe was like this hint, like, oh my gosh, this is really going to take off. Project, a business, a new career path. And it's maybe causing you just a little bit of anxiety. And underneath meditation and contemplate is you're very close to achieving your goal. So if there's any fear or if you're feeling a little apprehensive this week, you don't really have to do anything other than just kind of sit back and watch. Trust that you are capable of bringing into your life whatever it is that you want. If you've been working on something really, really hard, know that it is going to actually grow. And it feels very successful here for me. There's just that bit of, you might be a little fearful of it not growing huge, or you could be a little bit like you might be a little bit fearful of like, holy shit, how is this going to change my life? That kind of energy. But let's get into the tarot and see. All right. We'll get a 3-card spread, and then I will pull some clarifiers. And I am using the Light Seers deck here, Virgo, if you're interested. All right, let's see. 3 cards. Virgo regarding this reading, March 7th to approximately the 13th. See, it's again, okay, Page of Swords, beautiful. I feel like this is just an extra card, extra energy that they're giving me here, and we're going to take it. But this is beautiful because, see, it looks like you've been working on a lot of things. Page of Swords, swords is our logical mind. It is all the stuff that goes on in our brain, how we communicate, our ideas, all of that. But look at all the light bulbs. He's holding a bouquet of balloons, but they're in the shape of light bulbs. This is like so many great ideas that are coming to you, or that you have been really working on, and they're actually going to be producing. And I feel like that is why you might be a little bit fearful. Success isn't always like, it's wonderful and amazing, but if it changes our life a lot, changes can be a little bit scary. All right, so let's get 3 cards here. Virgo. And we're ready. Okay. Queen of Cups. 8 of Swords. The Empress. Okay. This is 7 of Wands. Wow. The Hangman. Okay. Virgo, this is exactly what I'm feeling here. You have some really great ideas. There's been ideas, something innovative you've been working on. There's something that you're putting together here. I think you believed in it, and you have pushed really hard, worked a lot. You've put a lot of sweat equity into whatever this is. But I just feel like you're just a little bit fearful, and you might actually be having to wait for some answer that's coming through here with the Watcher, and you might not have the answer at this moment. So that could be causing you to be a little bit scared, a little bit afraid that it's not going to be successful, that it's not going to actually come to harvest. But it is going to. It's really here just it's more of a mindset you have to have this week of just taking some time out, taking some breaks, meditate if you're into that kind of thing, weigh things out, but don't get too far ahead of anything, because I do feel success is coming. But you're going to have to wait. Let's look at the cards. We've got the 6 of Swords, the 8 of Swords, and this is self-imprisonment. 8 of Swords is actually us feeling like we're stuck, unable to release the bondage, release the blinders that are over our eyes, and just feeling like you're just going round and round and round, and it's all the fear and scaredness and all of that kind of stuff, but it is actually us causing it within ourselves. So again, this is what is needing to not have all the control. We got to get clear here, and the way to do that is beautiful. Queen of Cups. This is, she's a queen of water. She's the queen of the emotions. She's very, very balanced in how she feels. She doesn't have high highs and low lows. She's gone through all of that. That's why she's a queen. She is able to keep herself very much balanced in that watery energy. And she takes the time out to nurture herself as well as others. But Virgo, I'm really feeling like this is exactly what you are needing to do. I mean, remember, you got the new moon in Pisces, so this is all water element here. Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio, right? And this is Pisces. So, you know, you might have water in your sign, or you might be dealing with a water sign, but it doesn't have to be. Either way, it is really about just taking time to really make sure that you're checking in on yourself and keeping yourself balanced as I feel you wait for some answer to come in. And so you got to really kind of get out of your head if you have been in your head a lot. I mean, look, you've got the Empress. So whatever you're working on, it is happening. It is growing. It may not be quite there as of yet when you listen to this reading. But look, her belly is swollen. She is about to give birth. And that is exactly what I've been feeling here, is that there's something you've been putting a hell of a lot of effort into. And you want it to really come to fruition, and it is coming. But, you know, there always is that fear until it's solid of, is it going to be successful? Has this been worth it, all the stuff that I put into it? Am I going to have all the abundance that is on this side? Or am I going to be in this energy? Because this energy is like the 8 of Swords here. So really, it is kind of more about this week. I would just say you need to really take some time out for yourself. Try not to push things. Be that snow leopard. Watch, wait, you know, take a little bit of step back and trust that if it's meant for you, it's not going to pass you by here. Very positive read, but I can feel there is a little bit of anxiety going on. And on the bottom of the deck here, we do have the 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands it's a beautiful energy of keeping yourself protected. She's in her bubble. She's not allowing any of the wands to poke at her, to get at her. She's protecting herself. But it also can be a little bit of an energy of maybe defending a little too much when you don't even have to. So you might not need to be defending yourself so much, because with the Empress here and the Queen of Cups, I just feel like you are going to have success. Just be mindful here as you move through this week. Hangman shows up, so maybe you need to be able to look at things from a different perspective. But you do have the Victory card here because you have the 6 of Wands as well. And this is success, being recognized by others for all you've done, for all the work you've put in here. So it is coming your way, and it is going to change your view on a lot of things in your life. Finances, family, personal. There's going to be quite a bit of an adjustment. There's just a moment of having to wait. Oh, and underneath that is the Wheel of Fortune. And that is really what I'm feeling with the cycle, with the hair here. I just feel it's coming to you. You just might have to wait a little bit longer. And I know that's hard. It's hard to have patience when we're waiting for our harvest to come in. But if you can just take a step back, Virgo, that would be my advice. Just take a little bit of time out this next week. You're going to get your answers. So let's get some clarifiers here. I mean, you really do have 3 cards here suggesting time out. Queen of Cups, time out, just nurture yourself, take care of yourself. Snow Leopard, which is all about watching, waiting, you know, don't pounce yet, don't, because you're not, you know, you don't have the full picture yet. And then you have meditate and contemplate, right? So that is, again, just about not reacting too quickly here, and don't self-impose yourself into some kind of mental stress that is probably not even going to happen at all, because you have the Empress, which is all that harvest and success. And you know, the Empress speaks of nurturing as well. So you actually have 2 cards here of taking care of yourself. Okay, let's get some clarifiers. Let's get one for the 8 of Swords. This one I feel. Queen of, Jesus. Queen of Cups. Now you have that twice. Queen of Cups is clarifying the 8 of Swords. So the way to get out of this terrifying kind of feeling of, oh, I'm stuck, I don't know, what can I do? You know, the way to get out of that is you got to just put the pause button on and take care of yourself for a moment. This is only a weekly read, so it'll go by fast. Bottom of the deck is the Moon, another watery card showing up here. And that is about the unconscious. It is about the not seeing how things are going to transform, not seeing what's beneath. And again, so it is like this waiting game that you're kind of in this week. So make it as a good week of taking care of yourself as you wait to see your rewards. Ace of Wands. This is just coming out. I didn't actually ask to clarify anything at that moment. Ace of Wands, Virgo, this is my yes card. If you're wondering if whatever this is going to be successful, it is yes, it is. Ace of Wands is brand new, innovative. This is creation. This is career. This is your passions. You're getting a yes. It's a yes. You just got to wait. Bottom of the deck is Queen of Coins. So finances looking good. I want to get one more here. Let's get one more. I'm just going to ask to get one card to clarify this entire reading. It's coming your way. I just kind of feel like Queen of Swords. Wow. Okay. Queen of Swords. She is a boss, this woman. And it doesn't matter if you're male or female. This is non-gender specific read. This is being very clear in your mind, being very concise. You know the truth. She is all about truth. She holds the truth of sword in her hands and she will use it. So this is saying you are on the right path. You are going to have success, but you need to make sure you're seeing clearly. And so in order to see clearly, you cannot be in this Eight of Swords energy. And I was going to just say I would like to see the Eight of Wands, and guess what? Eight of Wands, bottom of the deck, baby. Here's that news that you're waiting for. This is coming in fast, and it's coming in strong. All the wands are pointed to one position here, and they're moving quickly. So whatever this is revolving on, I do feel it's more of a career thing. Something. For some of you guys, I'm just getting this on a side note here. This is going to be for not very many of you. This could even be talking about you moving and the cycle is changing and you're not really sure where you're going or when you can go, especially in these times right now. You may be waiting to hear if you got that visa or if you've got that green card, something like that. And that could be what is indicated here for some of you guys traveling overseas. Wow, and you got the Hangman twice. So perspective is changing over this next week. So again, not going to be for every one of you guys, but if you are traveling and you're planning on doing a trip or maybe you're actually moving, physically relocating here, it is all going to work out for you. It's going to be the right move. It is. You just are just going to have to take a deep breath and have a little bit of patience and just trust it is all working out for you. Beautiful. Beautiful read. The Empress again. The Empress comes after the Eight of Wands, the Hangman, and now you got the Empress again. So there's no doubt that there's success happening here. Business, it's going to be successful. Relationship, it would be successful. I mean, I'm not really picking up on the romantic energy here. If you're moving or planning on moving or you're taking a trip, it's going to be successful. Just going to have to wait a little bit. And, you got this, Virgo. You got it. So let me get you one card out of my Wisdom of Oracle, and we'll close your reading off. Bide your time by taking really great care of yourself. I don't know, go get yourself a treat. Whatever things you like, do it this week. Do anything just to bide your time and so it doesn't feel like time's going backwards here. Because I know what that feels like. And that really sucks where you swear to God the whole 5 hours should have gone by and it's only been 5 minutes. So distract yourself. Anything that's keeping you fearful or scared, it's okay. Try to release it the best you possibly can. Wow. So, okay, we got the card Why come out, and I like that. This card is a really interesting energy because it is about when we ask ourselves why, we always get the answer. It might take a while, but it helps to open up the energy levels. So if you are asking yourself, like, why haven't I heard from this? Dive a little deeper into, maybe you need to take some time up for yourself before all of this abundance comes your way. Because, when it comes your way, you might be really, really busy and not be able to have a lot of time to take care of, to do all those nice little things for yourself or for others. So really get clear on why and what it is you're wanting. But it is a beautiful energy. There is angel wings there. So you are being very protected. And bottom of the deck is imagine. Love that. So imagine when this all actually is in your world. When you're no longer having to wait for whatever this is. Imagine how that's going to feel. Put your energy into that. And that will make time go by faster. And you're going to get your answer very soon. But it is a yes answer. This feels very successful. So Virgo, that's what I have for you for this next week. I hope it helps in some way. I appreciate any likes or subscribes. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you're doing. If this is if this is relating to you. And, have a wonderful week. Take time for yourself. And know that it's all coming towards you in divine timing. All right. Take care. See you next time.